Hello and welcome to the Long View, the place to be to discover more about free-to-play mobile games. I'm Jon Jordan. So today's video is all about why I love Marvel Strike Force. So here we are, Marvel Strike Force, what we might call a typical free-to-play mobile squad RPG. So very much taking the IP, the Marvel superhero universe, applying kind of rules we've learnt from games like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, combining the two. So what do we get? Obviously free-to-play mobile games, so we get a kind of crate system. So in this case this is orbs, so I get some free ones every so often. So let's open, see what we get. So you can see here got some material which I can level up my characters, and I get some shards to recruit and level up characters, and improve silicon matrix. So materials and shards, all pretty standard. What can we see? So I've been playing this game fairly extensively, but one interesting thing and one thing I do very much like about the game is you do level up very quickly. So you can see I'm level 35 in the top left of the screen there. So I've got a reasonable amount of characters. I've not actually got a vast amount. You can see if we go all the way down here, these are all the ones that are available. So some of them most of these ones I've not got very far on unlocking. Some of them, who's say Quake, I've got 33 of the 45 I need to unlock her. But the ones we have unlocked here, so we can see there's my top character is Elektra. So as with all the Marvel characters, they're split into villains and heroes. Elektra is a villain. Spider-Man, obviously a hero. So in this case I'm just leveling them, it's training, effectively leveling them up. So these can be leveled up as high as the level of you as the player, so level 35. So here's Punisher. We've got a gear system, so I'm going to craft this stuff and I'm going to equip it. So this is using the materials that we collect from those orbs that we saw before. So there we go, we've got a few more to find before I can level up his gear system, but obviously training is the standard thing you do. You can see I'm using gold soft currency, get quite a lot of that, and you can see you get loads of it. In fact I've got over almost 600,000. Who we've got here? Shield Medic, so she's kind of generic but a healer. You get her straight out of the box, so she's quite useful. Who else we got? A few more obscure villains now coming in. Luke Cage, so he's a kind of he is a melee character. So why is this not working? So I don't have the XP to train him up to 35. He's only 34, so that probably means that the rest of them no more training. But say with these guys, I mean, these are fairly generic. So we can see here I can level up their attacks. So I'm upgrading. Again, you can see there is materials required to do that. So there we can see this is the kind of the basic meta game that you go into. So just leveling up, I guess, choosing which characters you want to particularly focus on. And milestones. So every so this is, let's have a look at this one. So this is I spend gold to earn milestone rewards. Don't need to do that at the moment. So daily objectives. That's what I thought I was going for. So I've been doing my daily objectives. I've done quite a lot of the stuff today, but I trained up a character, and actually so I needed to train one character to complete all my daily objectives, and you see I'm getting these rewards at the bottom. This is kind of trying to, the developer kind of telling me what I should be doing really. Ultimate raid keys contributed. Okay, so that's for my alliance, I think. So there is an alliance system, like a guild alliance system, where you do stuff together. So this game isn't actually it's in testing still. So some things still say coming soon. But if we go here, alliance raids. So there's things you can go inside and claim this milestone now. You can see, I mean, all free-to-play mobile games have this kind of very heavy reward structure, where pretty much anything you do in the game you get a reward. This game really supercharges it. So here is something I did earlier. I earned some milestone rewards and in order to do that, the point of doing that was to get Thor shards. So my rewards, I don't know, where are my rewards? Maybe I wasn't ranked far enough. Oh, there we go, claim that. Okay. So there we go. Let's come out of this. Let's go into the arena. So in this game, which is fairly typical, particularly from the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, you have campaigns for the superheroes and the supervillains, and also you have the kind of PvP. So this is my team here. You can see here, this is a collection of villains and heroes. We see the team power. We can tap to remove and add people back in if we want to, but I'm going to stick with these guys. So let's do a battle. So as is typical with this kind of game, we can speed it up. So we can speed it up. This is 3 times the speed, so they go really fast. And now I'm just going to do autoplay. So obviously I could do this manually if I wanted to, but I kind of think it's nicer not to. The one thing you can do actually that you do miss when you go fast is when you do it on 1 speed, the animations, you get these kind of key character animations. So it is nice to see them sometimes, but if you're playing game through quickly, particularly the Spider-Man one's really nice. He does this kind of quite acrobatic attacks, and then Electra, you can see there has gone into stealth mode. She'll kind of oh, there's a rocket grenade launcher from the Punisher. So it is nice to see that the developers kind of put actually a lot of effort into these kind of animations, and the characters are very high as definition as well. So there's Electra doing her move. She's come out of stealth mode now, so you can kind of get an idea of the different characters and what they do. But in general, I go faster because that's really what you want to do. This game is very much about the meta game. It is very much about gaining the resources, really. So we can see here milestones and more rewards. Very quickly, let's just come out. So what's this one doing? A milestone. So more things to claim. You can see anything that's got a big red mark on it. Good to tap on. Supplies. So what we've got here. Have I gained another orb? Okay. A premium orb. So we've seen the orb structure before. This one's going to be much more focused on characters. What did I get? Okay, so I did have not enough to rank him up, but rewards nevertheless. So let's quickly have a quick look at campaigns. So we can see there's campaigns. So there's heroes. You can see I've been working through that one. Obviously, in heroes and villains, you can only choose those characters. And then this Nexus campaign, so you can assemble a strike team to defeat Ultimus. So let's see how we get on. Might not get very far with this. Let's see that. So we have this kind of plot, which you can watch or skip. Obviously, the whole point of having a Marvel universe game set in the Marvel universe is you want to use as much of the Marvel stuff as possible. I'm not particularly a superhero fan myself, so I'm not that bothered. So we could, not really showing this yet, we could swap characters out if we wanted to. Put in Luke Cage, there he goes. But I think, yeah, you can see I've got my team power is maximised, and there's not really, I have a healer there with the shield medic. So I don't really need anything else, I don't think. So let's go in, and I mean the battles are always the same, it's just the different types of characters you can choose. So Black Widow, take out their operator, cover me. So there's this kind of plot line going on. So Black Widow is actually here, she's joined us. So let's speed through this. You can see it gets quite busy, there's quite a lot of characters on the screen. I mean, you can't, okay. So you can see graphically this is one of the strongest elements of the game, I think. The graphically is really kind of pushing the quality of mobile games. I mean, saying that, Galaxy of Heroes is now 2 years old, so you expect that. And I'm running this on an iPad Pro, so you know, I've got a lot of processor power. So still we're going. So in this case, I think we are. No, we do have to get rid of the enemies, I think. Okay. Oh no, we didn't. So all we had to do was stay alive, because in that case, Black Widow was doing some hacking or you know, some made up sort of thing. But all we had to do was stay alive. We didn't have to destroy the enemy. But we see you've got to get all those rewards. once you've done that, obviously, what's the next thing to do? Well, there's always another battle to do. Again, something we'd expect. I mean, this type of game is I've 3-starred this mission, so I can also win it. Basically, just gain the resources. So in this point, I've got 88 energy, so there is an energy system in the game. I can use play this level 5 times automatically and just get the rewards. So again, that's something which it's not actually doing. It seems to have stopped. Can I try that again? Did that work? No, it didn't work. Okay, let's try again. Okay, looking like a bit of a server issue there, but generally you can autoplay this kind of stuff, and that's kind of what you expect with these free-to-play games. It's kind of the thing I like. I like playing these kind of games. We can see now, because we've got some more rewards, we can go in and do some more leveling up, and I've got to restart now because the server went down. So anyway, I don't think Marvel Strike Force is doing anything particularly different from what we've seen before in this type of game, but I think what it is doing is this kind of stuff very, very well. If you're a fan of Marvel superheroes, then this is obviously the game for you. But even if you're not and you like these kind of squad-based RPGs, I do think it is well worth checking it out. Not actually out globally yet, as I say, will be out fairly soon, I would imagine. Yeah, for the weeks I've been playing it, I've really enjoyed it. Just dropping in and really feeling like you're kind of making progress in the game, which often in these kind of games you feel like you're quite quickly grinding and not getting very far with it. This one feels like you're getting rewarded, quite heavily rewarded straight away. So thanks for watching the video. The long view is all about free-to-play mobile games, so we do videos about the games that we like, sometimes things in games we're not so keen on as well. So don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in mobile games. But thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you again soon.